Hello everyone, welcome to Snake Pit Live. It is time for the Fall League tournament. My name is Joe and I'm joined by my wonderful co-casters. Kick it off, Chris. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, hello, I'm Chris. I'm in the bottom here. And then over in the top, what is it, right?
Coming to me? Yeah.
Hey,
I'm Aileen, y'all. Good to see you.
Awesome.
Dang it.
What? Arrows, I don't know, they go in directions. We are here for the end of the Fall League already, which feels ridiculous to say. This is part one of the tournament. We're kicking off this weekend with a bunch of fantastic Royale action to kick off the Fall League tournament and bring the season to a close. And then next weekend on the 20th, we will be back for the end of the tournament. So today we're going to be seeing a bunch of Snake games from the Gold and Platinum brackets. We will run through exactly what we'll be seeing from those in just a second. But before that, why do we have to split this thing into 2 weekends? What is going on? Well, of course, it is because the Fall League has been absolutely enormous. So first of all, a huge thank you to everyone who's participating. I see a bunch of familiar faces in chat. I see Penelope, I see Corey, I see Xavier, Shell. Thank you all so much for being here to watch the first part of the tournament, and also for participating and making it our biggest tournament thus far, with 339 developers signing up and entering Snakes. Already out of date, our notes say 338, so love to break things as we go. 827,496 games played thus far. It is huge, folks. It is huge, and so we have to split the thing in 2. We just can't do it all in one day. And what are we doing today? Well, we are going to be seeing the Platinum and the Gold tournaments kicking off. We're going to be doing Royale throughout, and it's going to be the group stages and the quarterfinals for Gold, transitioning over to the quarterfinals for Platinum. So the Gold tournament is pretty chunky. I believe there's 32 snakes in here. There's a lot of snakes in here. 32 snakes in here. Me doing quick math to make sure that 64 minus 33 is what? Sorry?
Did that register?
Yeah. And there's 16 in Platinum. So group stage Gold, we're going to be cutting down from 32 to 16 for the quarterfinals, and then doing the quarterfinals. And then Platinum, we will be doing the quarterfinals. And then the semis and the finals for Platinum will all be next weekend on the 20th. And the entire Elite tournament, all of our Elite Snakes, will be next weekend on the 20th as well. We will get them through all in one weekend. So big weekend next weekend. But first we need to see who makes it to next weekend, because this is it now. The ladder, a ladder game still being played? I don't know. But the important thing is the brackets are decided here. I've been told in my ear that ladder has stopped. So the tournament, this is where you qualify for next weekend for the final part of the tournament. So Chris, I believe we have some thank yous and important things to note as we go into this huge weekend tournament.
Yes, we do, and that's super exciting. Almost 1 million games played. That's crazy. When we do hit 1 million games in a season, we'll have to do some sort of celebratory thing.
Confetti. I want confetti, and I want a fake mustache. I'm feeling left out. So fake mustaches and confetti is what I think should happen.
Yeah, we'll get that confetti animation going.
Yeah.
But first, definitely want to thank our amazing partners. First of all, though, for a special shout out, we're going to get a video here from Palwashagani, who's going to talk a bit about our partner RBC. So if we could run that video right now.
Shagani, and I'm a senior manager for the Tech Ecosystem Partnership team at RBC. And I wanted to thank you and welcome all of you to the Battlesnake tournament right now. RBC has been a proud sponsor and a participant over the past years within this tournament, and we're very, very excited to be here today with all of you. At RBC, we love Battlesnake and all the things that it represents and does. So similar to Battlesnake, RBC, we also foster and enable a culture of always learning, trying to iterate and improve what we build, and make sure we're building the best-in-class tech. So as we like to say within RBC, if it exists in tech, it exists at RBC. If you're interested in learning more about the life at RBC and the roles that are open at RBC, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn or check out rbc.com/tech tech jobs. I want to thank all of you again for coming here and participating. Before I head out, I want to thank all of you on behalf of RBC, and I hope you have a fun day today, and may the best snake win. So best of luck to everyone. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Pawasha, for that. We also like to, so thank you to Pawasha and RBC. And we just want to thank our remaining partners, AWS and GitHub, who, consistently keeping the lights on. Everybody knows how much we love them. If you love what we're doing here, let them know on any platform that you have, social, whatever. We'll have to get something. I think we'll have to do something big for next week, just to celebrate them, our amazing partners.
A special thank you.
A special thank you. So, yeah, we'll think something up for next week.
Partner themed mustaches is what, right?
We'll dye our mustaches.
Am I stuck on the mustache thing? Is that
you are a little bit stuck on the mustache thing. Would it make you feel better if we shaved them off? Would that be the better way to deal with this?
No, I don't want to take mustaches from the people. I want to give mustaches to the people.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll try to combine partners and mustaches for next week. But for now, I want to pass it over to Aileen for what I think is a very epic.
Oh, yeah.
The prize screen returns, and she's not giving away mustaches.
I'm not giving, no. Well, I mean, not yet. You never know. I'm seeing in the chat that Joe actually sent noodles to someone. It's highlighted, so I had to say it. Sorry. But really? For real, Joe? Wow.
I did. I sent noodles to House of Joe people.
Wow.
You didn't.
I did.
That's amazing. Okay, well, everyone ignore that and forget about that. Because there's more important prizes than noodles. It's these prizes right here, all your ladder prizes. Y'all probably already got this. You got your whale head for platinum, the off-road tail. I love that for gold. Happy head for silver, and the shiny tail for bronze. So congratulations to everybody. I'm hoping to see some of these in there. I'm digging the whale head and the happy head a lot. Actually, I like all of them. So yeah, wear them. I want to see them. What is it? What are we really here for? It's a tournament, and we're going to talk about tournament prizes now, because this is, it's not the whole reason why we're here. It's like a happy bonus. But we got gift cards for y'all. Everybody's going to get, no, not everybody's going to get. Top 4 gets gift cards. And we're thinking AWS, but maybe you get more options. Maybe we'll see, potentially. But you're always going to get your Battlesnake, our Battlesnake store gift card, which is really great. And you can get yourself a nice notebook or a cool mask, or I think there's posters now. We got all kinds of cool stuff that seems to be dropping constantly.
The camping mug, Aileen.
Oh yeah, the camping mug. Everybody's got to get a camping mug. It's really, really satisfying. What else do we have? Oh yeah, the fancy medals. Oh my god. Fancy medals are incredible. They're actually gigantic, and we will send them to you, hopefully. If you live somewhere where it's very difficult to send things to, that'll be a challenge, but we're going to do our darndest to get you a fancy giant medal if you have won a fancy giant medal. And they're themed and everything. So if you win, like, if it's not the same medal all the time, this is like the fall theme medals. You could someone could potentially have all the different season medals. I would love to see that. So if you get all the medals, let me know, because I want to see it all in a line. Wear them all at once, of course,
Michael Phelps it.
Yeah, Michael Phelps that stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
I just had this image of, somebody, with a big trophy case at home with all esports related trophies and medals.
Yes.
Yeah.
How amazing would that be? That's the future I want to live in.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the future I want to live in as well.
One of those absolutely just filled with
just all esports. I want more things to be glowing. I think if it's esports, it's got to be there's got to be some LEDs in some of these things.
Totally.
Up in the game for the Battlesnake medals. Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for that visit to the prize corner. Next up, we have a little bit of unfinished business to talk about, which is the Caster House standings. So I had a bit of a scare last weekend, last SPL, when I thought it was the end of the Caster House and saw some ridiculous scoring, which wasn't allowed to be the case because Aileen is currently on top again. So let's get those standings on the screen. Let's review those.
This is definitely unfinished from what I can tell here. Yeah.
This
looks
can't
like
be
a very
correct,
nice
right?
round number that I have there. Look at that. That's very satisfying. 700 total points.
Well, since you are first up on the current standings, Aileen, would you like to tell us a little bit about your house? Well, actually, hang on. Before we do that, so I led it into this. The caster house is not finished. It will be continuing throughout the next 2 weekends, and how that's going to work is your snakes in the tournaments will earn points for their houses. So as your snakes compete in the tournaments we're going to be seeing today, in the tournaments we're going to be seeing next weekend, just the standard Royale games, if your snake is tagged with a house, you will automatically earn points for your houses. Demifem, I'm sorry, you need to break the no tag rule. Add House of Joe to your snake. So still lots to play for, 2 weekends worth of games to still add points to your house. Go add that tag right now. Aileen, would you like to tell us about your magnificent and glorious house?
Yes, my house is glorious. Thank you, Joe. It's House of Aileen. We're all about using the powers of the occult to win, just manifesting our destiny with magic and coffee. We're fueling our win with shiny stones that mean different things. I got a lot of stones here, and we're just bringing in the magic. So join a House of Aileen and get all the good vibes, and also a lot of coffee. That's sort of doesn't have anything to do with magic, but or does it? Who knows? What is coffee really? Don't answer.
Definitely a potion.
It's definitely a potion. That's how I see it. Yeah. All right. Sure. House of Aileen, join us.
And then I guess next up on the standings is House of Joe with 640 points. We are the house of similar to Aileen with, I guess, a nice cup of, you say coffee, was that? Get yourself a nice cup of warm brothy noodles. That's what we're about. We have a good time in our Discord channel. We have some really fun snakes. We are the house of pushing during the tournament. Demifem must have the record for doing that by now, surely. Come hang out. Tag your snakes with House of Joe. We are tied for second place, and we could potentially win. But of course, we are tied with the House of Curtis. Curtis not being here today.
I can represent Curtis.
Represent Curtis. Go ahead. I was going to probably say things that are too mean.
No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's it.
That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah.
The House of Waluigi. Sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorted.
Is there anything else you wanted to mention?
Nothing. That's it. I think we'll move on. Just thank you, Corey, for all those gift subs you're dropping. Very much appreciated. And
nice.
Nesagrev was the Nesagrev gift subs. All the gift subs.
Wow.
House of Curtis, the house of the Caster's Curse, the evil pantomime villain in the Caster's house. You got to root for them. Yeah.
He doles out the caster curses, and he's owned up to it.
And just generally evil.
Yeah. And Chris.
Yeah. House of Chris. It's a long race out there, and placements now are it's always in flux. We were in first a while ago. We're in last right now. Whatever. Right now is the time to make your moves. Now's the time to tag your snake to the House of Chris. And I hereby pledge that if we win, I will use my head creation to create a sock puppet snake head.
Wow.
And so if that's something that you believe in and want, tag your snake now with the House of Chris so that we can all get that.
That is an impassioned. Wow. That's a good plea. So that is a very good point. What are we playing for here? The winner of the Caster's Crown gets to design a new custom head and tail for their house. You may have seen the scary occult eye. That's because Aileen won the Caster's Crown last season. So she can't win it again. She's already designed the head. We've already got the head and tail we want from that.
We got a lot. There's a lot. It's a deep well. The occult is a deep well.
The deep well of lore
symbology.
There. Okay.
We got cool stuff. I'm thinking moons. Maybe we'll go Sailor Moon route. You never know. Y'all.
Nice.
It's gonna be.
Well, we've got the sock puppet thrown down. I don't know what we would do over in House of Joe. We can't really do a literal noodle. That won't really work. But I'm also hearing that there is a special bonus prize that'll be announced next week. I don't even know what that is. That's fun. So on top of the head and tail, there's a bonus prize. If you would like to support your house, which we highly recommend you do, again, it's not too late to support your house. let me show you how to tag something quickly. We can quickly throw to screen share. If you've not done this before, I know some of you have untagged snakes. You can go to your Battlesnake settings, and here's your tags, and you can throw in House of Joe, and you can ignore the other ones, and then you're good to go. And you can add. Well, I don't know what happens if you add multiple tags. I don't know whether Chris will filter that out. Please don't do that. We're hearing in the ears. But so support a house, one house only. You can just type house of and choose your house, get that tag and save it. No code deploys, not having to change anything, and try and do that right now. Like do it before we start the tournament. That would be really wonderful. So yeah,
do it.
That is our caster house.
That was
update.
The quickest I've ever heard our producer whisper in our ears, by the way.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it. Okay. So I think we're ready to kick off the gold tournament. So this will be the group stages and the quarterfinals. We've got 32 snakes that we're going to be seeing today, and we will be whittling them down to 16 initially, and then we will be doing this quarterfinal bits. This is the whole bracket. We're not doing all this today. So we're doing the group stages here on the left, and then the quarterfinals, and then next weekend will be the semifinals and the finals. These will be if you haven't watched Battlesnake before, the way this works is each of these group stages will get played twice, with the winner being removed each time. So we'll play a group with 4 snakes. The winner will move on to one of the quarterfinal slots, and then the remaining 3 snakes will play again. So the second game is in theory just a little bit easier than the first one, as the winner has been moved on. So we have, let's do the count of the groups, 32 divided by 4, I guess. So there's a lot of groups. We've got Group A with Battle Polar, Explorador, Serpenter, and
like a
Neutron, right? Snake up Neutron? I don't sure. Group B with Akira, Montgomery, Untimely Neglected Wearable, and the Royal Bank of Pukas. Okay.
What?
I mean, I'm already seeing a lot of new snakes. Well, new to me anyway, which is always a exciting thing. Group C, Kiss Snake, Red Dragon, Snake Eyes 2, and Venusian 2. Group D, Bushmaster 2.0, Locke, Dancing Mamba, and Kim Crimson. Group E, Nodaconda Red by Sam Mashin, Anaconda Blue. We've got good red versus blue going on there.
Nice.
Yeah. Little Snake and Test 1. Group F, Polar Unicorn, Silly Sea Noodle, CLJ Hench, Snake 2 _V3 _final. I absolutely love that. That's fantastic. Someone really lived through the pain of Photoshop and Word files before version control. Fairy Rust, Hypatia, Secret Snake, Sociable Snake for Group G, and Group H. Our last group is Killer Whale, Ready Set Hike, Trentu Vilu, and Python. What a group of snakes. Some familiar names in there, and also some brand new ones. So we're going to be kicking these games off. There's a lot of games to play, so we're going to dive straight in and get going. So let me give this page a refresh and hit view game.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, it feels like we've come into this very quickly all of a sudden. Yeah. When you get to the games and you're like, oh, there's a lot of games. Okay. So
I feel like that's like Konami Snake, you know?
This like one? Yeah. Left, right, down, up, left, right. Yeah.
Wow, you memorized you should. We all should.
That wasn't even correct. It was left, right, up, down. Anyway, Group A, Game 1. Battle Polar, bottom left. Exploradora, top right. Serpentor, top left. And Snake by Vivi, bottom right. There we go. Sorry. Boop. There we go. That's correctly showing. Perfect. Okay. Are we ready? First game. We're doing a countdown. We've got to do a countdown, right?
We gotta.
Always. I think we're contractually obligated to do a countdown.
Wait, they sent you a contract? Anyway, you can go ahead and lead us.
From 3, 2, 1.
Battlesnake. Okay, no early eliminations. That's what we like to see. I didn't give the tournament warning, so I have to do that after this. Battle Polar falling behind in size and getting squeezed into the corner, and then a quick pickup by Exploradora, taking advantage of the situation from Polar Steph, and Snake takes it. Wow. Well done. That snake. I'm just going to call it the Konami snake. The Konami snake.
No, I like that
the first
snake.
Game. That
I
snake.
really like that snake.
Well done, that snake.
Done, that snake. I really am enjoying the combination of the space hat and the coffee. I think that's a good. How are they going to drink it? Who knows?
Yeah. A lot of
Also,
questions.
I like that you just called an actual helmet a space hat. That's very good. Make sure you put on your space hat. Perfect. So, that's one snake going through. One more game for this group. It is not all over. Battle Polar, Exploradora, and Serpentor have another opportunity. Before I do this, just the standard brief warnings that I completely forgot to mention. These games are run slightly in advance. What we are seeing is the replays. So if you see something go wrong with your snake, it is probably already too late to fix it. Do not do any deploys during the tournament. That will end badly for you. Make sure your snakes are up. If you are using a free host, especially like Repelit or free tier of Roku, before we get to your game, go wake that snake up, put it in the game quickly, or just send something to server, get it up and going. And then that's all the tips I can remember off the top of my head. So let's get into the game too.
Just one more thing. I just noticed that Battle Polar is using the scarf head. So just a one last reminder to tag your snakes with your houses.
That is a beautiful last reminder.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. Okay.
Go ahead.
Game 2, Group A. Here we go. So it was Battle Polar who struggled to get a foothold in the last game and get some size, but they're already not the smallest snakes, so this is looking good for them. The snakes all fairly even. Oh no, Explorador taken out by Serpentor, who does now have a lead, but only just. Battle Polar keeping up. Battle Polar playing a really good space game, stopping Serpentor getting across to the food there for just a bit, and now holding them in the hazard sauce.
Ooh.
Forces them in the sauce.
Force them in the sauce multiple times as well. So that this division here, this was really nice, where they just like really nicely claimed space and cut Serpentor off from all of the food, and then driving them all into the sauce down here. It was beautiful. So that was Group A, lightning fast. But we have a lot of groups to go through. Congratulations, Battle Polar, and now that snake that we have named, for going through to the quarterfinals. We are going to be coming hot into Group B. This time,
a new crowd favorite here for sure.
A new crown favorite. Which one? Royal Bank of Pugas.
Yeah.
Nice.
The
RNG being weird in this one. This corner is going to be fairly nasty. Akira bottom left, Montgomery top right up on their own, Royal Bank of Pugas bottom right, and the Untimely Neglected Wearable by Alter Saddle, the nemesis of Badly Coded Snake on the middle right. Okay. Let's kick off the game. Let's see what a mess this bottom corner is. Not too bad. Not too bad. It looks like Akira got the middle food. Montgomery was very, very small, but did manage to squeeze a food out. Pretty good lead for Akira and Royal Bank of Pugas. Really getting ahead of the other snakes now. Timely Neglected Wearable eating Royal Bank of Pugas. Oh no, sorry, they're out of health. Ran out on time. Royal Bank of Pugas ran out of health. As did Akira.
Timely.
Lots of starving here. Sauce, was that a sauce kill? You said, Aileen?
Akira. Sorry, what?
Don't worry.
I believe
There's a lot of look at all this food going on.
Oh
over here.
no, Untimely, what did you do?
Why did you?
Wow,
try?
that is surprising.
Whoa,
You
interesting.
don't usually, yeah, that is not something you often see from Untimely Neglected Wearable. I want to go see what happened to that first starve out quickly. There we go. Okay, cool. So Royal Bank of Pugas, what actually happened here?
Just got sauced.
Oh yeah, exactly that. Yeah, they walled themselves into the sauce, and it was too far. And then it looks like Akira is just spinning to win and spun as the sauce consumed them.
Maybe not recognizing
Tough.
sauce. Akira.
It's tough. Yeah. Perfect.
I just found out that Poogers has one other snake, and it's called Spring Poogers. So I like the future trajectory of this snake's names.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're gonna get one for every season.
Yeah. Summer Poogers, maybe we'll just alternate between them.
You love to see a brand evolve.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you do.
So congratulations to Montgomery, the first winner from Group B. Now we've got Akira, Royal Bank of Pugas, and Untimely Neglected Wearable. Playing for the last slot. I have been asked to quickly recap the hazard source, which we saw claim 2 snakes in the previous one. So this is Royale, this game mode. If you are new to Royale, this is about snake game mode, where it's kind of similar, reminiscent of many of the kind of battle royale genre of games that are very popular right now. Things like names literally escape me. That one with the frying pan and the other one.
No,
Fortnite,
I like
Fortnite and the building. And players
yeah,
Unknown Battlegrounds and Apex Legends. Yeah.
The pan one.
Exactly. And all of those games have kind of a ring or a cloud of something bad that closes in on the players and restricts the play area. And this is Battlesnake's version of that. The board does get smaller, and as those grey lines come in, that is the hazard source. And the hazard source drains a snake's health a lot quicker than normal. So normally a snake loses 1 health per turn. In the hazard source, they lose a larger amount, which I will be told any minute now. It's a quantity greater than 1 and less than 100.
I believe it's 15.
Might be 15. It's 15.
Chris,
It's 15.
thank you.
Perfect. It's 15 health.
The
They lose
chat's
15
just
health.
screaming at us. 15.
15. 15. Yeah, it's 15
more
health.
than 1.
Perfect. So yeah, every turn you're in the hazard source, you lose 15 health. So it does get really nasty really quickly, as we saw in that last game. If you are avoiding. You can avoid the source, but you can only avoid the source for so long. Eventually, you will end up in it, and if you do not have a short path out, or you do not have food in there to top yourself up, you will have a bad time. So, let us get on with finishing off Group B, the second game. 3 snakes left. We've got Akira in the middle right, Royal Bank of Pugas in the bottom, and Untimely Neglected Wearable in the top middle. Here we go. See if Akira spins again. Akira already. Oh no, they've caught up. Sorry, Untimely Neglected Wearable was behind a little bit. Akira with a little bit of a lead.
Untimely. I know Untimely is a House of Chris Snake, so I am a little biased here.
Yeah. Roy Bank of Pugas has a huge lead, but took a big dip in the source, and that's going to see them out. Oh no! What happened to that head-to-head with? I was too busy looking at that insane dip. So Untimely Neglected Wearable. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Forced into the sauce.
Yeah. Didn't want to go in the source. Oh, did he go in the source? I thought it was a head-to-head. Where'd that head-to-head happen? I thought it was there. Okay. Right. Okay. So they were forced into the source by the risk of a head-to-head, and then they came back round to get out of the source and got straight into another head-to-head. It's very unfortunate. Cool. Tough games for Untimely. They're not the performance we're used to seeing from Untimely, but congratulations, Akira, playing it safe, made it through to the next to the quarterfinals, and that brings us to Group C.
I also mentioned too that the hazard sauce was named by chat. I don't know if you remember that.
That's a good call out.
Yeah, it was voted to be.
We had no idea what to call it because every game has a name for it.
Yeah,
right.
We decided with hazard sauce. Also, it's a respectful dip and a dive. Dips are good. Dips are just like a little quick dip.
Surface to grab some food and then
grab some food. A dive is where like you need to be respectful because
I see.
You're going on a journey.
Do we have a glossary? Do we need a glossary? I think we need a glossary.
We definitely.
A data dictionary?
Yeah.
So Group C. Very bright palette going on with this one. We've got Kiss Snake top middle, Red Dragon on the right, Snake Eyes bottom right, and Venusian middle left. All the foods are on the outside. Again, if you're new to Battlesnake, there is a little bit of RNG in the positioning of the snakes. They will always be kind of second in, but they're always, their position is kind of random. And then there is always 1 food per snake and 1 food in the middle. And all the foods have spawned on the outside, so no one has a quick path to that food advantage, which is fun. Okay. Are we ready? What's with the second iteration of snakes in this one?
I've noticed that too. There's a lot of 2.0s and 2s.
A lot of 2.0s, yeah.
A lot of summer leaguers coming back to iterate. Perfect. Let's kick it off. Group C. So everyone gets their starting food, and then Snake Eyes 2 Venusian got the middle food, and has a little bit of an advantage, but it's starting to slip away as Red Dragon gets up to 7, as does Kiss Snake. Venusian taking a big dive, or dip, I don't know which one. We did lose Red Dragon to a collision with itself, so I have to go back and see how that happens. Venusian is like risky with the dives, and so was Snake Eyes.
Wow.
That was a head-to-head. Yeah, nowhere else to go.
Brutal.
And then Snake Eyes. Okay, people, you can't have your snake go down the side of the hazard source if you then want to go in it. You've got so far to get out of the hazard source. Such a big journey.
And the food was so they do get
right
there. They get that food? They don't get that.
No, they don't get that food. That food wasn't there. Oh no, it was there. Okay. Yeah, they could have. So there's nowhere else they could have gone there. Yeah.
And I loved the happy snake and the off-road tail. I finally got to see it. It looks great.
There's a good snake head. Let's see what happened with Red Dragon. They just rolled off. Were they avoiding the sauce too much? They
They
were.
were avoiding the sauce. So they must treat the sauce like a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Red
Well,
Dragon
Wanna
2.
get soused.
I've done that thing where I've re-round a game and can't remember who won it. But congratulations to that person. We will see. It was.
Who's missing?
It was Venusian. Well done, Venusian. Yeah. It's late here. It's
We're
fine.
so good.
Yeah, we're so good,
It's 7 o'clock. You can't pull the "it's late" card. He just thinks that we don't know what time it is over there.
I'm just so old. It's fine.
Over there in Britain, 7 o'clock is like midnight.
That's like bedtime. Yeah.
Excuse you. I'm an hour ahead of that. This is the Netherlands where
Right,
we
sorry,
are.
sorry.
Yeah. Kiss Snake on the right, Snake Eyes bottom right, Red Dragon top left, and Red Dragon does have that straight path to the middle food. Will they take it? Let us see as we kick off the last game of Group C. They did take. Oh, they cowarded. Oh, and they got wrapped by Kiss Snake. Okay, that was great. I want to go rewatch that. They went for the middle food. Kiss Snake got there at the same time. They backed off. Kiss Snake took it and then finished them off, which is great. Neck and neck are Kiss Snake and Snake Eyes 2. Who's going to break this stalemate? Oh, we can.
Oh.
Snake Eyes, what?
Once again.
Wait, are you the Caster Curse House now?
Apparently, like what they were just they had the whole board to play for. They were like, oh, look at all this room. Now that has its sauce. Looks tasty though. Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway, let's go quickly look at that Red Dragon incident because that was cool. My favorite thing is when all of the snakes run for middle. Here we go. So Red Dragon worming his way down there. Kiss Snake a much straighter path. They get there at the same time. Red Dragon backs out. Kiss Snake
Play chicken?
turns. Yeah, I love that. I love the mirrored turn is always like the best part. Kiss Snake tighter turn gets in, claims the head to head.
Wow, that's very satisfying. That's an
Delicious.
extremely satisfying move there.
Absolutely pro level strats. So well done, Kiss Snake. Well earned. And that sees Group C churning through. We're now up to Group D. I think we're going all the way to Group H. So we're making good pace in these group stages. This purple. That is a good purple. Good purple from Dancing Mamba there in the middle left. King Crimson in the top left. Bushmaster 2.0, another 2.0 on the middle, the bottom middle. I feel like we should do a show at some point where we just look at all the snakes labeled 2.0 and check out their past performances and see what's changed.
2.0 fight just battled.
Yeah.
Who's 2.0?
2.0, was it worth it?
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
And then lock bottom left. So again, all kind of on the same side of the board. We've got two straight paths to the food. It should be pretty easy for Dancing Mamba to get that advantage. Let's see if it happens. It does. Dancing Mamba gets the advantage and continues to have that lead. Lock catching up. Kim Crimson really staying quite small, but managed to get some lifeline. But Bushmaster is going to get squeezed. Yeah, there we go. And then Dancing Mamba with a head-to-head with Lock. And then Lock took a big dive, and it's going to be tight to find food. Are they going to do it? Yes, just about.
Very lucky.
That was very lucky.
Love it.
King Crimson now on the edge. Okay, they've got their Lock has a big advantage and forces them into a bad spot.
What?
Yeah. So that is again a case of So they can't. If they go into the source, it's possible head to head, so they go down. Okay. That was very well played by Lock. I want to see that head to head with Dancing Mamba. I still think we need a rewind scrub sound clip.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Totally.
So there was only one food in it by the looks of it.
Oh.
Just comes in and takes advantage of this chaos. Nice. Very good. So well done.
What you got to do with those size leads?
Yeah. You got to use them.
Use it or lose it, you know?
Or that's what they say.
Perfect. I still think eating another snake should give you a length though. So we have 3 snakes left in this group. We have Bushmaster 2.0 in the top right, Dancing Mamba bottom middle, and Kim Crimson on the left. And a lot more spread out, a lot more evenly distributed. Dancing Mamba again has the shortest path into the middle, so get that early lead again, but it didn't work for them last time. So let's see what happens now. They do take it, so they do have the advantage. Bushmaster very small. Is Dancing Mamba going to seize the... Nope. Nearly got squeezed out by King Crimson there.
Yeah.
It's scary. King Crimson really edging up on that lead, but struggling now to find food and taking it. Wow, head to head, taken out by took out Bushmaster. They're now neck and neck with Dancing Mamba. Dancing Mamba's managed to catch up. But King Crimson.
Ooh,
Wow.
disrespectful
That
dip.
Yeah, that was a disrespectful dip.
See, that's disrespectful because didn't need to do it.
Yeah.
You know, could have avoided the sauce entirely.
They
There's no
just
food in
decide-
there, you know,
They must
just-
have decided that food above them was just like so much closer than the bottom one it was worth going for, but
Yeah, I don't know.
But didn't factor in the 15 points.
no. Well done, Dancing Mamba. Well, always got the middle food and played on that advantage. So nice to see that rewarded. How are chat doing? How are you all doing, chat? I know Snake wrote. Shell is on my. Yes, we don't see enough snakes actually named after species of snakes. It always surprises me.
Yeah.
And apparently Bushmaster's a snake. I did not know. That's good to know.
Also, the mamba.
Snake 2 V3 final would like to mention that they are technically also labeled 2.
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Snake.
That is
2.
acknowledged.
Yeah.
Final. Amazing.
Perfect. Speaking of snakes named after real snakes, here we are with Little Snake, obviously named after the most famous species of snake, the little snake. And Anaconda Blue, which might also be a species of snake, in the top right. Little Snake, bottom right. Nodoconda Red, which is a fun fact, it's a snake made with no code. It's made with Node Red, the no coding
right.
tool. Yeah. Bottom left, and Test 1 top middle. So Test 1 is... I'm interested to see how this is, because this is default styling on everything, and the name, it literally has test in the name. So either this is a dark horse and someone is, you know, just trying to bamboozle us with their branding. Yeah.
They're either really good or really bad.
Yeah, they can only be one or the other,
There
right?
can only be one.
I'm almost certain that this snake is going to win. Absolutely almost
he's
certain.
putting it out
okay.
there.
Wait, hang on. Penelope says that's not the default grey.
That's not the default grade.
Someone just subtly changed it.
Interesting.
That'd be amazing.
Just inspecting your screen right
that
now.
does
Give me the
suggest-
little dropper.
Give you the hex.
Right.
Anyway, well, I'll do that after we're not in time. Okay.
That's terrifying. That's terrifying news.
Well, they got the
Right.
middle food, so something's going on there. And they've got the size advantage, so Little Snake is taking it as well. Wow, Anaconda Blue out by Little Snake. The biggest snake taken out by the small snake. And then Test 1 mops up.
Wow.
That's it. Card shark.
Your
Absolute
prediction
shark.
came
Absolute
true,
shark.
Joe. You nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done. Okay, so that's a win for Test 1. Let's get
It's such a
the
movie
next-
moment, you know, like all these snakes facing off, and they're like, wait, that's not the default gray.
It's terrifying. My blood ran cold.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Okay, Anaconda Blue up there on their own, whilst Nodoconda Red and Little Snake have squeezed into the bottom right. Little Snake did see off Nodoconda, I think, in the previous game, so scary place for Nodoconda. Let's kick it off. No one going... Oh, Nodoconda taking the middle food, and they've got a bit of an advantage now because of it. Looks like they're chasing Anaconda Blue, but Nodoconda does like to go around the outside of the map when they can, which...
Oh, look at that. Pays off.
That was not respectful.
No.
That was just a filthy dive. And
look at
Nodoconda
that,
doing it,
same
but there's
thing.
2 food. Will they make it? They made it! Oh, that was huge!
Oh, wow.
Absolutely enormous. And these snakes are... Oh,
No!
no! After that
Why?
enormous source dive, you then go like, no, that's it. I can't go. I can't do it again. I can't do it again. I can't handle it. And then you see
They
yourself
had
out.
trauma from the sauce. They didn't want to go back in.
Or they were just like, did you see that?
That's obscene. How many squares was that? Just all the way around. Yeah, the whole side and a
2,
bit.
3.
Yeah, whole side and a
Wow.
half. It's like 17 squares.
A beautiful dive.
Beautiful dive. So well done, Little Snake.
Maybe they
Right,
felt
you
like
like
they
it.
just couldn't. They weren't gonna give up to
couldn't
our
deal with it,
expectations
yeah.
after that.
Yeah.
They panicked.
So Group F, second from last group. Oh wow, this collection of names. CLJ Hedge, Polar they're in the bottom right. Polar Unicorn, middle left. Silly Sea Noodle, middle right. And Snake2 underscore V3 underscore final.
Amazing.
Very West Coast color palette, too. I like that.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Yeah.
Bold, oh my god.
No.
Bold
Take your time.
Big Flank is giving away their secrets in the chat, talking about how how their snake works. So
It heads to the farthest, measure the cost, making sure no one else could take the food, then dip into the sauce so that you always get the food at the last possible turn. Oh,
Amazing.
Interesting. Wow, that seems like a lot of thinking for sauce food.
That's some next
That's
level
how you get a good.
play.
You get a good
When you've got
long
one of those
dive.
shiny medals to play for, a lot of thinking is worth it, right?
Interesting. Longest dive. Do we have a medal for like longest sauce dive? We should.
I
very
remember it
long
was
medal.
on a previous stream. It was crazy. There was like remember
Had a
like
big
the there was no actual game board left,
Right.
and the snakes were
Yeah.
just
living in
around.
sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the snake that spends the most time in the
It's
sauce over the course of the snake that spends the longest time in the sauce over the course of the league should get a bottle of actual hazard sauce. Is what I think should be the way it happens. Okay, let's kick off Group F. One day I'll find a way to start. The game doesn't scroll my page. So Silly Sea Noodle and Snake V2 with the lead. CLG Hench and Polar Unicorn down. Oh no, it's equalized a bit now. Snake's kind of minding their own business. So everyone's divided up the board, and then Polar Unicorn did run out of health. But Silly Sea Noodle was just having a good time. Really hanging out, and then we've lost CLJ Hench again out of health. So that's a source of. And Snake too came and Silly Sea Noodle was having a good silly sea time, and then gets eaten by an orca.
He's gonna go eat some food, and then got eaten instead.
So what happened here to CLJ? Are they just a looping snake that didn't respect the source? Yes.
Oh,
That's
food
exactly
was right
what happened.
there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, they could have just eaten that.
They could have just eaten it. And there's that beautiful dive from Snake 2. Okay, so Snake 2, the first to go through.
That was very satisfying.
That was a good game.
I'm gonna miss. I really like the silly sea noodle though. I love the. It looks like.
What do you mean you're going to miss them? Are you assuming they're not going to make it through to the
No, I missed
quarterfinals?
them while the things was. Well, everything was. Yeah. No, they're back now, so I'm good.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. So CLJ Hench, top left. Polar Unicorn, bottom middle. And Silly Sea Noodle, bottom right. Here we go. Silly Sea Noodle, not yet spinning. Everyone just kind of chilling, minding their own business. Polar Unicorn, a returning snake we've seen quite a few times. These other two are new to me, and they're great. And look at this. I just love it. They find a place on the board they're comfortable with, and they hang out.
It's a nice
and hopefully,
equilibrium.
Spin to win.
Silly Sea Noodle
no.
wanted to hang out in the source, and that's a big dive from CLJ. They are managing to get food.
God.
That was great. That was great. That was so good. They're going back in. There wasn't enough, and they outlasted
And they
Polar.
take it.
Wow.
From a snake that was tail chasing so hard in the previous game it ignored food, to go from that to this.
Proper dive.
Pretty,
like
yeah.
getting food the entire time is so clutch for living
Yeah.
in the sauce. And
Living
then
in the
Polar
sauce.
Unicorn tries to emulate them and doesn't have quite as much food.
Yeah, that is also a brave dive from Polar. Actually, they get one
Just did
food, and
not
then they're
need
like, I could leave here.
No, I'll stay in. Like, it was cool what CLJ did. I want to do that too. I respect the sauce. Chill guys,
Hashtag
right.
living in the sauce. I love that.
Living in the sauce.
Living the sauce. Respect the sauce.
Okay, our last group of the group stages here for the gold tournament. I'm sorry, I don't know the alphabet.
Wow.
It's Group G. Then we've got H.
Hey.
What's wrong with me?
A, B,
So,
C, D,
two more
E,
groups.
F, G,
Yeah.
H.
H, yes, you're right. Okay, so Fairy Rust, bottom right, very pleasing colour. Hypatia, top middle. Secret Snake on middle right. Sociable Snake, bottom left. Where did Sociable Steve come in?
I'll
recognize it.
check here.
Yeah, I really reckon I recalled the snake, but I cannot remember when. Okay, so first game of Group G. Here we go. All pretty calm. Hypatia very small, which always makes me nervous, and Fairy Rust starting to take a good lead. And Sociable Snake has been knocked out by a head-to-head with Secret Snake up in the top corner in the source. Fairy Rust getting a huge, very greedy snake, and there's not really anything to challenge them except for the source and running out of room, which it looks like they do. And Secret Snake makes it. What happened to Hypatia there? Oh, just already had low health, and then got
That's
into
my
the source.
tail also.
Oh.
Is it? I think it's the first time I've seen your tail, actually.
Yeah. Nobody ever gets to see my tail, but it's very cool.
That is very
It's
cool.
quite cool.
It's a
It's
moon.
quite cool.
Also, sociable Snake is Sociable Steve, who is an engineering manager, a streamer, and a coder. Also from England.
Oh, very good.
So-
Very good.
Yeah.
I love
That is
the
pretty much
international snakes.
Yeah. There was some new Dutch snakes this time around, and I can't remember. One of them had a very Dutch name. I can't remember what it was. It was like some Dutch food. Oh, it was stroopwafel.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have given me more time. I was like, oh, it's those caramelized waffly things that you put on your tea. It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, eventually we will get European domination. Okay. Autosaddle says it gives me a challenge idea. Spend more time in the source than out. I mean, Autosaddle, everyone's already living that challenge, right? Like we've seen these games. They
just so dismissive. Yeah, we live in the sauce. That's what we live. We love it.
They live in the sauce. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to entertain us, then that's definitely the move. Put that in your code.
Penelope, do you want to count your snake as British at this very special time of year? I certainly wouldn't want to own my Britishness at this time of year. Okay. Whilst the entire country descends into madness. Anyway, let's kick off with these last. Yeah, very true. Yeah, with game 2, Group G, Fairy Snake bottom left, Hypatia bottom right, Sociable Snake top left. Here we go. A very pleasing RNG layout there, giving them all lots of room. Sociable Snake bullying Fairy Rust out a little bit, delaying that huge lead they're going to already get on size because they're so greedy. A little Hypatia. Oh, wow. Again, they got big and got sandwiched between two smaller snakes. Again,
it looked like they were both out for Hypatia, but
yeah,
couldn't convert.
They were so focused that they got annihilated in the process. No! And then Hypatia ran to the wall. Was that head-to-head? The Hypatia did turn into it. Yeah, head-to-head.
Oh. Going for that.
And I guess they have to turn left here. If they went right, would they have gotten out? No, they wouldn't.
45 food.
They have to go free. They have to go free tails. Yeah, yeah. Dang. Well done, Sociable Snake. So now it's the last one.
Now
the alphabet tells me that H is the last group.
That's how it works.
Ooh,
again,
very dark.
These games get built by matching by color spectrum, I'm sure of it.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Killer Whale, who I recognize as a House of Joe Snake, I do believe. Xavier in the top left. Ready, Set, Hike in the bottom left, who I think also is a House Snake. I
was just about to say, I really hope that Ready, Set, Hike is tagged House Chris. Ready, Set, Hike.
Trenton Valou, middle top, and Python by Mr. Pie Guy, bottom right, rocking a lovely pumpkin head. Chris, that is my favorite conspiracy theory. I'm actually convinced you do use a color wheel to match these brackets. Okay, here we go. The first game of the last group. Everyone's avoiding food. What is this? Someone eat something. Okay, there we go. Starting to get some food. I love that killer whale with the shiny tail is so good.
That looks
and that's
great.
Ready, Set, Hike, taken out by Trenton Villa, who's getting really big. And okay, it all popped off really quickly. Where's that head-to-head?
I don't know if you saw at the beginning of the game.
No, yeah, what did you
going back? But Python came within like 2 of dying just after this.
Oh, I completely missed
that.
Yeah.
Oh, and nobody got that food. It's so
like that. If Trenton Villa had taken that food at that point,
just tossing a bone to Python there.
And then we lose Ready, Set, Hike to Trenton Valou here.
Oh, sandwiched, yeah.
Yep, that's rough. And then Killer Whale just gets squeezed out. Though they didn't have to. Why did you source there? Oh, I guess no, they weren't going to turn. I don't know. Source decisions. And then Trenton Valou through. Well done, Trenton Valou. So that's one winner for that group. Last game of the group stages for the gold tournament. Killer Whale top left, Ready, Set, Hike top middle, Python bottom right. See if we get any good dips this time. So everyone, Python taking a lead on the food. Killer Whale so small with that shiny tail and orca
cute.
Head.
There he goes.
The orca head is the new. You got that for ranking in this tournament. Oh, Python big dive.
Oh wow! Ready, Set, Hike.
Blue whale. Okay, different whale. Yeah.
Oh no!
Ready, Set, Hike coming very close as well. And they are really big. They're going to start having issues with the source, and they're in. Oh, it's going to be a big dive. They kept it minimal though. Kept it minimal.
Okay,
and now they're pinning Killer Whale in. The Killer Whale does not make it.
Wow, tough.
Did you check if the House of Chris?
I didn't check yet. and I'm not sure.
They're like one away from food there. That's so
that's
tough.
really rough.
That's tough.
Really rough. But well done, Ready, Set, Hike. So that is our
House of Chris.
stages.
Of Chris.
Well done. Well done.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's go look at those standings. Let me zoom this page in.
Enhance.
Okay. So in our quarterfinals, we have 4 groups. We have Kiss Snake, Secret Snake, Test 1, the words, the hidden, the snake that's better than it makes itself look, and then that snake in quarterfinal group A, quarterfinal group B. We've got Battle Polar, Sociable Snake, Venusian 2, and Lil Snake. Quarterfinal C, we have Akira, Lock, Snake 2, V3, Final, and Trenton Value, 2 very big snakes. Oh, Lock got big as well. This is going to be a good one. And then Group D, Montgomery, Ready, Set, Hike, CLJ, Hench, and Dancing Mamba. What a quarterfinal rollout. So these games are going to be very similar to the ones we just watched. So we'll play each of these groups twice. The winner moves on to the semi-finals, and we will reflect and see who's made it through to semi-finals before leaving you all in suspense as we leave the gold tournament there and go on over to platinum. But let us kick off with the first of our quarter-final games with Group A, Match 1.
I want to say that thanks to our designer, I now know what I look like with a blue mustache. So that's very exciting. Hopefully we can get that posted somewhere.
What?
That's your RBC
Why is it
theme.
blue?
Because
RBC.
remember
RBC
the
blue.
RBC, yeah.
RBC blue mustache.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
some ideas for next week.
That's my ideas for next week. Nice. If you've got to commit to actually dyeing it now. Yeah, you promised like special things for next week, and I'm not casting next week, so have fun with that.
Yeah. We all get mustaches. I'm still on the mustache train.
Perfect. So, game 1 of these quarterfinals, we've got Kiss Snake bottom right, Secret Snake left middle, Test 1 top middle, and that snake top right. Darcy's in chat yelling diet. Okay. So this is a pretty good spread. Kiss Snake's gonna have a good bit of relief, but I'm looking to see Test 1 be the dark horse again.
Yeah. The slightly darker horse.
The slightly darker than standard horse.
Yeah.
So we've got a lead from Secret Snake and that snake. Test 1 struggling to get. Oh, Kiss Snake just ran out of health in the source there. Test 1 not struggling to get the impact it had last time, and that snake getting huge.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a big dip for Test Snake. They don't make it.
Oh.
Oh, and then Secret Snake getting squeezed by that snake they're in the source, and they also don't make it. Wow. So lots of source deaths in this one.
Yeah, the
so
sauce is kind of a main character this tournament.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Kiss Snake is tail chasing?
No.
Above a food? How long for? How long for? Literally the entire game. That food is there from the off, essentially.
Little buddy.
Oh no, Kiss Snake. I'm sorry.
Eat it.
Oh,
No.
so sad. That's so sad.
That's one managing kind of to stay out of the fray until getting forced, but made a really unfortunate dip right at the end of its life here.
Though they do get that food.
They get that
food that at this point has been there for about 80 turns.
But then they
come
come
straight back in.
They have the opportunity just to dive in and get it, but they go back first.
They go back. Yeah.
What? I guess maybe they're avoiding the other snake a little too hard. Like my turn there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just go.
Trying to maximize space.
Probably giving themselves an out to go out of their tail. Yeah,
I see. Yeah. Good thinking. That snake's health is very low here. Is this where they go out? No, they get that food. And then this is just too big a dip.
Driven in.
Ooh,
and they get that one.
Sauce
but then
comes in.
just
it's
two.
Tough.
Would they have made it if they didn't take this turn?
2
yes,
extras.
they would have.
They would have.
Yeah. Dang.
Devastating.
Well done, Secret Snake. Let's get game 2 racked up. That took a long time. So
going to ASMR mode, hey?
Sorry. So my computer was doing things I wasn't expecting. I was like, that's concerning. So Secret Snake removed from this one. This is quarterfinals A, game 2. We have Kiss Snake on the right, Test 1 bottom left, and that snake in the left middle. Here we go. So Kiss Snake and that snake kind of equal in size. Test one falling behind a little bit, but probably just acting again. We've got Kiss Snake doing its tail chasing again, right above a food. Why do he just picks a spot above a food intentionally? That's a big dive, and it didn't work out again. Kiss Snake's weakness is definitely the sauce. Very close in size, these two, but Test 1 bullying that snake into the sauce a bit there. It's looking tight. Oh, no!
Wow, expertly done.
Was it trying to go for the head?
Possibly. Like that kind of shadowing behavior is something it did a couple of times. Like you see it doing it here. And it did it before as well up here. So like it does seem to be trying to go for the head a couple of times. Or at least to run it out. And then, yeah, it just... Sorry, I went just a bit wrong there. Well done, that snake. Commiserations, Test 1 and Kiss Snake. That is quarterfinals Group A. So that snake and Brain today does not work. The other snake in that bracket, Secret Snake, are through to the semi-finals. And quarterfinals B coming up with Battle Polar in the middle left, Little Snake top middle, Sociable Snake top left, and Venusian 2 bottom right.
I'm trying to figure out if this is the original Secret Snake or if this is another snake named Secret Snake.
What is the original Secret Snake?
Secret Snake has been sort of a snake in these tournaments for years. Like it is. So I'm hearing it is the same one. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Perfect. Nice.
Very cool.
The original Secret Snake.
The original Secret Snake. Yes.
Get them a verified badge.
Where's that blue check?
That actually really Battlesnake blue checks. I want to see.
I would love that actually. That would be
purple check. Purple check.
Verified Battlesnake developer. Okay. Let's kick this game off. See what Venusian does with that extra space. Oh wow, big food spawn for Little Snake. They went for the middle and an additional food spawn there, so they've got a nice early lead.
Paid off.
Opposite side. Oh, that was oh no, Little Snake's again. Little Snake, what are you doing?
Little Snake.
Oh my gosh. Okay. We lost multiple snakes in that while we were screaming about Little Snake.
Little Snake, no.
But Little Snake is still keeping us on the edge. Venusian, Social Steve have all been taken out by the swords. And now these two are very close. Little Snake pressing.
No.
Length
Don't
advantage.
Oh my gosh.
Stop diving
in the sauce. It's in the sauce. It's in the sauce.
There's not enough food. It's not gonna make it.
It's making it every time. Every time it makes it out. And now Battle Polar has gone deep. Okay.
Little Snake was not so little that whole time.
Best game.
I can't deal with these games. Yeah.
Wow,
I get too anxious. I really need to I need to request that no one makes cute brands for their snakes because it tears me up when they struggle. I just can't handle it.
Too much empathy.
Okay, so Sociable Steve was the Sociable Steve, not Sneeve. Sociable.
It's not even
Steve.
Sociable Steve. It's
Sociable Snake. That's why my brain's trying to tell me it's not the right name.
Sociable Snake by Sociable Steve.
Sociable
you have to say
Snake.
the whole thing every time.
Sociable Snake by Sociable Steve. Went out first, I believe, and I think it went wrong here, where they then turn into the sauce and they have to go back a while, and then there's no food. What was that for?
Just was like, might as well.
Yeah. And then Venusian goes out not long after, whilst we're screaming about Little Snake.
Yeah, Little Snake, first dip, second dip.
Oh, Venusian
just being like, no one's paying attention to me. I'm done.
Everyone only cares about Little Snake. I'm just gonna jump into the sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, perfect.
Oh, wow.
What a game. What a game.
There must have been like 10 close calls by Little Snake in the sauce that game.
That was the wrong game.
Little Snake?
Okay.
Little Snake.
Sorry.
Little Snake.
Little Snake. I feel like you should whisper.
Are you two okay?
No, we're not.
No one's okay after that game. We're all broken. We're all broken.
No, that broke.
We're happy that Little Snake is okay. Is what we're.
Yeah, the Little Snake is through and okay, chilling in the semi-finals with their semi-final friends. They're safe until next week. Now we have Battle Polar bottom right, Sociable Snake top right, Venusian middle bottom middle. So we're looking for weird source dives from these two. Yeah. Venusian taking the middle food. We love to see, and lots of food, growing very
wow.
big, very quickly indeed. That's a good lead, and they're starting to bully Sociable Snake, who does end up stuck in the sauce. Battle Polar closing the lead, but not fast enough, I suspect. I thought it was going to be a sauce dive.
Venusian taking risks, but it's paying off.
Yeah, they're dipping into the sauce, but they're being respectful. They're dipping in for one food. Shortest path out. Never mind. Like, absolutely curse them. They come in on a wide bend, and then Battle Polar closes off the whole side of the board. They get this food. They could go left and get out of the sauce and tail chase.
Why?
And they decide to spend the time in Sauce Town. So well done, Battle Polar. Battle Polar by Dr. Polar does stream their snake development pretty regularly over on Twitch.
Oh, cool.
Really great to watch. So congratulations, Battle Polar. I'd highly recommend people tune in. And commiserations to Venusian and Sociable Snake. Great games. Great watching you play. So Group C. This one I think is going to be fairly wild. Because Locke was a greedy snake, V2 was a greedy snake, Trent and Vilu was a greedy snake. Yeah.
Kira just likes to spin.
Kira likes to spin, which is my favorite genre of snake.
It'll be good. It'll be a good like anchor for all the chaos.
Yeah. They'll just mind their own business while everyone else is.
Sure.
Actually, I would not be surprised. This would not be the first time I've seen this. Like we've had in this tournament already, a snake winning whilst other people murder each other. So let's kick it off. Okay.
Kira did that, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Snake V2 grabbing that middle food after Locke and Trenton came to head and avoided it, and they get squeezed out. A big crash up in the top, taking out Akira and Snake V2 thanks to Trent and Vilu. Trent and Vilu with a really big lead over Locke, who's in the sauce but manages to squeeze out and then ran into the wall.
Wow.
Okay, let's go.
Vilu just gobbling up everyone.
Yeah. Let's go see that. What happened up here? So they're just hanging out. That's a probable head-to-head, but they avoid it. Trent and Vilu's coming up the right, though. Squeezes them into each other.
Oh,
Locke is just...
They're just going into the sauce.
It happens every time we're looking at another group of snakes. One snake is like, "Look at me, I'm in the sauce.
I'm in the sauce. Don't you love that? Yeah. That's your favorite thing."
But yeah, Trent and Vilu just closes off the board, takes out Akira in a head-to-head.
This is a double kill. Sorry. Double kill.
This is why we need our own stream decks, Joe, so we can play the audio double kill.
Yeah, we need our own soundboards. And then Trenton with the classic running someone into the wall.
Very classic. Beautiful. I'm bigger than you. You can't turn into my face, so I'm just going to take you up into the sky.
It's perfect.
Where'd it go?
Love the default skin head tail combo there on Trent and Vilu.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I feel like this is a thing with the default head and tail. It's like either it's a little baby brand new snake, or it's a kind of terrifying snake that just never wanted to change from the default. Like, I don't know.
There's just been a message in chat that's put 2 and 2 together. Snake 2 _ V3 final, big bold flank. I've hidden my ring light and logs this time. Big bold flank. Are you the snake with the Raspberry Pi, Arduino, whichever device it is, with the light? This is really cool. You haven't seen this? Head over to Discord. Someone built and I think it's big bold flank from what they've said. They've basically got like a IoT device on their laptop with a ring light, a little ring of LEDs that shows the colors of the snakes in the game their snake is currently playing in. And then when snakes get eliminated, the color proportion changes until there's just one color of the winning snake left. It's really cool. Yeah, it's really
super cool.
I do want to see that.
Okay, so Akira, bottom left. Yeah, so it's a ring of LEDs on a Raspberry Pi. It's super cool. So Akira bottom left, Locke middle left, and Snake 2 V3 on the middle right. Let's see if we get some spinning and see what happens with Locke and Snake 2 this time, without Trenton to bully them into each other. They just look at them running after the food and then like turning away from each other when they get there. Little worms wriggling towards it. The diagonal path is really pleasing.
Yeah, really like
and Akira was spinning until Snake 2 came in and ate them, and then Locke ran into the sauce.
Look at what Locke does right at the end here.
Boop. Just say goodbye.
Done now.
Well, did they time? No time.
No,
out.
they didn't time out. They chose.
They chose
the
chose that fate.
Yeah. I wanna go back just to the moment of them all like running together.
I love when they all converge on a food and then just, oh no, there's other snakes here.
Something about that orca head just like flip-flopping.
Because they're all doing the diagonal too.
Yeah.
It's very wriggly. It's
Yeah.
like less snake, more worm. They're like,
Okay, I need to close that.
This is some of that high
was
quality
wonderful.
content you guys
more diagonal moving snakes. Why? I feel
Yeah.
like we don't see that a lot. You
Yeah.
know? Diagonally.
Very
I
on
pressed
brand for
diagonally.
House of Joe.
I need to
Love
press. Sorry, something happened and my computer did a thing I'm not expecting. That is, I need to press this one, right?
This is, we're trying to figure out
Perfect.
if we're in the right
Perfect.
match.
Yeah,
There's
we're
if
good.
we hit
We're
the
good. We're
eggs,
good. Yeah.
things are sad and
Yeah.
things are lost. We don't want that. We didn't
Yeah,
get that this time.
We didn't get that. I stopped, and I was like, that didn't do what I thought it would do. Okay, so
Everything's okay.
first of all,
We're back.
this is the best RNG. Look at this. This map is beautiful. This board is beautiful.
Yeah, this
Four
is some.
corners.
This is like some kindergarten class, like posters, color
Yeah.
tones.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is like
Um,
you can get that cardboard that you put your like school project on. It comes in these colors.
Nice.
Okay,
The genre of like kindergarten specific paper products is a fruitful industry. CLJ Hench bottom right, Dancing Mamba top right, Montgomery top left, and Ready Set Hike bottom left. Perfect. Okay. We've only got one straight run to the food in the middle, and that is by Montgomery. Let's see if they take it. They do. Well done. Which is good because Dancing Mamba was a big fan of that middle food in the previous sets of games. So all kind of around the same length. Montgomery falling a little bit behind and getting bullied into the sauce by Mamba, and that does not pay off for them. They get taken out. Ready Set Hike starting to get a good lead. Getting squeezed in between two snakes, though, taking a big sauce dive. Montgomery took a sauce dive for unknown reasons. And now it's just CLJ and Ready Set Hike. CLJ was another snake that liked to spin.
Come on, Ready Set Hike. Yes.
Stop earning Chris points.
Stop it. Maybe they're not tagged. Are
It's
they
okay.
tagged?
Chris was.
I checked.
They are tagged. Yeah.
Yeah. I did
I would-
check. None of the other snakes in that match were tagged. So, you know, what does that say about big tagging House of Chris, right?
It's
Add
okay.
that
You,
little-
I mean,
that
House
little
of Chris
boost.
was last in the standings, so you do
Yeah, you need it. We'll give you
It's
this.
true.
Yeah,
It's
we're
very
just
true.
trying-
Yeah. I forgot about that. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So well done, Ready Set Hike and House of Chris. Let's get that second game of quarterfinal D up.
But you know what that color palette was? It's like our Battlesnake
Our
backgrounds here.
houses.
That's
I see. Got you.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Look at
yeah,
that.
it's close.
Yeah.
Was this the last? Is the last game for gold? Do we have? Is the last game? Perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay. So COJ Hench, top right, Dancing Mamba, bottom middle, and Montgomery, bottom left. So Montgomery again with the straight run to the middle food. Will it help them this time? Dancing Mamba straight up and
Whoa.
takes the middle food and back down for its own food, not messing
Love
around
it.
this time. Montgomery in the lead, but only just as Dancing Mamba slides in with 7 as well. Little dip in the sauce for Montgomery and COJ Hench. Everyone's sauce dipping. Montgomery just looking for food in the middle of the board as the snakes around it keep snapping them up. Dancing Mamba dead to the sauce. Oh, big dive from H.
Oh, wow.
It survived. Montgomery also forced into the sauce. Okay, CLJ has a lot of food around it, and Montgomery went big all the way around. CLJ.
Oh, I don't know,
and then
Montgomery. Oh.
Just
Tough. Oh, there's a food that appears after they die.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's cruel.
that's cruel.
Just mean.
Yeah, and also they could have continued that. I mean, they would have. They could have continued that tail chase in safety on the non-food board if CLJ didn't eat this food because their tail gets pinned.
Right. They had to.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of nice to see, though, that Montgomery has that coded in.
Right, that they are tail chasing.
Yeah.
And then they didn't just crash into the tail when that food got eaten.
It's actually very cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, COJ, our last semi-finalist to go through. Let's mark that off and go check out where we stand.
Refresh.
I have done so.
Wow.
So, these are semi-finals. We have semi-final A and semi-final B, Ready Set Hike, Secret Snake, Little Snake, and Trenton Valou for Group A.
Little
And
Snake.
Group Little Snake. the Panic Creator. And semi-final B, Battle Polar, Sailj Hench, Snake 2 V3 final, and that snake in semi-final B. And if you want to see those snakes battle it out and get through the semi-finals and who will win from gold, you have to tune in next weekend, because now we're going to go over to Platinum after a brief intermission. We'll be back in 5 minutes, so join us again in 5 minutes, and then we will kick off into the Platinum quarterfinals. See you very shortly.
Bye.
And we are back. Hope you had a wonderful break. I ate a slice of apple pie. It was delicious. Hope you used your time well. We are here to kick off the Platinum tournament. We're going to be playing the Platinum quarterfinals. We have 16 snakes. So much like we just did in the gold bracket, we are going to be seeing, well, there won't be group stages. We'll just go straight into quarterfinals. So 4 groups of 4 snakes to rack up the semi-finals for next weekend's tournament, where we'll see the semi-finals and the finals. So let's show the current tournament and the bracket to play. So we've got, as I said, 4 groups. So Group A, and again, they're definitely matched on color palette. We have Avenger, Choff's Battlesnake V1. Hey, we have a V1. Hey. Rufio the Tenacious, long returning snake. Oh, I just seen Avenger is the latest snake by ND Hex Drive. Again, a long returning. And we've got Snakeos with the Repellet sad tail and smiley head.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
I feel like I never see this one, and it's satisfying.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty new, but yeah, it's very much a Repellet. I mean, this is Repellet's mascot or something like that.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it's great to see them both together. Group B, Battlesnake V 2.0 by the Blue Book. Blackheart by Smallsco, long returning player, maintainer of Mojave, the popular desktop development tool. Shy Halud by Len Payne. Bless the Maker in His Water, and a House of Joe snake. And then Stroop Waffle by Phyrexian. Oh, it's by Phyrexian. Oh, it's not a Dutch snake at all then. It's Phyrexian, you misled me. You just got a Stroop Waffle snake.
Just like Stroop Waffle.
Just like Stroop Waffles.
Trying to mislead anyone.
The Phyrexian does have the location on the profile, right? I can't remember how profiles work. Yes, a Czechnian Stroop Waffle.
Too far. We went too far.
I went back too far. Over enthusiastic clicking. And then Group C, Rinsler by Data Wraith, Rocket Scarf by Extagon. This looks familiar. Chris, this is this a U snake?
This is,
yep. Color and
Extagon coming in for House of Chris. I feel like Extagon during the Caster House tournament this year was mercenaried a lot and got put into lots of different houses, but they finally settled for you, have they?
Well, they lent out their skills to other teams that were needy. And
very generous.
And that's probably why you see some of the discrepancies in the leaderboard now, is that Hexagon was really helping lift other houses up. So
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Glad to clarify that.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they earn you lots of points. But we also have Snake Drop by Ebb Drop and Sharptooth by B Canby. Group D, Ganesh the Destroyer, spectacular. Giscard by Codemonk, Golem in Autumn by Tom McClyer, and Roomba by Max. Good mix. There's again lots of new snakes in this bracket as well.
Happy to report, Joe, that Stroop Waffle is in fact tagged House of Joe, as is Shy Halud.
Wow.
Shy Halud has been a long-time House of Joe player. Phyrexian, welcome to the team. I had no idea. That's awesome. Perfect.
Aileen, you have Giscard and Battlesnake 2.0.
Oh, I thought I recognized the color. Very nice.
We have a question, which Aileen, you're going to love to answer. Why do we call snakes Boombas?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. A Boomba is a collection of battle snakes, but why do we call it that? And it's because a Roomba is actually a collection of rattlesnakes. So we were like, rattlesnakes, Roomba, battlesnakes, Boomba.
Perfect.
Boom. There you go. Sorry.
Perfect. Brad's now realizing that Nightbot's definition of Boomba is not actually helpful in any way, shape, or form.
I mean, it's very literal. Like,
very to the point.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's just
not wrong. Just not useful. So let's get up Group A match 1. Oh god, what an autumnal color palette.
So good, so cozy. I feel just
cozy.
like warm and big old sweater of a color palette.
Do you taste cinnamon? Taste cinnamon.
Yeah. Nutmeg, cinnamon.
So, what is this head? It's like a bullet bill head.
What is too?
Very cool.
It's very good. It's the bullet head. There you go.
There we go. Avenger top left. Choff's Battlesnake V1. Middle left. Rufio the Tenacious in the top middle. And Snakos down on the right.
So is that like a play on Thanos, like Snackos? Because there's like Avenger and
It's
Snackos.
gotta be. Come on,
maybe?
it's gotta
Gonna
be.
collect the Infinity
If you're
Stones.
here-
Just trying to create rivalries there. So.
Brunch. Tell us. I need to know, Brunch. Brunch? Brunch?
Oh, you were trying to pronounce their name? Oh, I see. French. Yeah, I don't know.
French?
Okay. Let's kick off the platinum. Let's get this game going. And they are off. And took a while to get the middle food, but Choffs did take it and has a little bit of a lead. Now, I can't look at the Repellent Snake. It's so confusing. Which way round is it? We lost Avenger to a tail chase gone wrong.
My gosh, I love it.
I literally cannot comprehend that snake. It's about to starve out though, so my worries will be over. And Choffs is getting very long. Rufio Tenacious managing to keep up. Neither of them have eaten for a while. Oh, Rufio!
Oh, Rufio!
Got
don't get that
too
food.
greedy. Too greedy. So well done, Choffs. You are the first to go through. Let's get up game
I want to say that Brench's backstory in Battlesnake, it says, I love snakes and everything that snakes enable me to do.
all the snake related activities.
Yeah.
That's so terrifying.
Yeah, he also, Brench is also, I believe that's the Australian flag. Let me just double check there.
I feel like I'm just imagining him riding like a skateboard that's just snakes, you know, like
Skateboard
just
snakes.
riding snakes around.
Yeah,
Like,
that is
what are
Australian,
they
so
really
they have,
So that they really mean it when they
really
say
mean-
they love, like, you've got to really love snakes if you're in
Yeah.
Australia. Yeah.
no.
Perfect. And everything snakes enable me to do.
He's just reaching
That's
for a
wonderful.
cup and it's a little bit far away, and then a snake just comes out of his sleeve and wraps around.
And the
his arm.
handle of the
Like,
cup is a snake.
What?
Yeah.
What do they enable you to do? I'm scared.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Phyrexian. That's the Slovakian flag, not Czech. That is
Oh,
hideous of
wow.
me. I'm
Get
very
your-
sorry.
Get
Look,
your flag
I-
straight.
I can't
you
even
know?
remember the game we've just watched. There's no way I'm remembering anything useful in today. I'm very sorry.
Nice
but thank you for
effort.
joining
I
House of
would've been
Joe.
just like-
Your allegiance is much appreciated, even if I misflag you.
You should change houses, Phyrexian. A House of Aileen would never misflag you.
I wouldn't even be mad.
Wouldn't attempt to flag
It would be
any- I don't know,
totally
flags.
forgivable and understandable, to be honest.
What are
Anyway.
countries, anyways?
You owe them
boundaries,
some
invisible
noodles, I think.
lines.
I do. I mean, I own all House of Joe people some noodles. If you're in House of Joe and you've not received noodles, DM me on Discord. You will have to give me your address, but I will noodle you up. If I can send you noodles. Depending, if you're in a location where I can't send you noodles for some reason, I'm very sorry. Anyway, Avenger top left, Rufio the Tenacious bottom left, and Snakos bottom right. Here we go. Rufio takes middle food. That took a while. Snakos continuing to burst my brain, but having a reasonably on the food. Avenger taking a bit of a dip already. Rufio again keeping the lead, but is being hotly contested by Snakos, who overtakes. Oh my god, when the sad face stays in place after they eat, it's actually terrible. Snakos was nearly starved out.
Oh, wow.
Rufus taken off by Snakos. Snakos really getting huge. Oh no!
Oh, no.
There it is.
Squeezed in the sauce
Slow
by
down.
Avenger.
You have to get the food, Snakos.
I mean, I think they were repeatedly trying to get out. Maybe no, maybe just
They're
tiling.
trying to fill space.
Sorry, I need to go get to that bit where Snakos ate and it was
The
their
food
face just hung out for like a weird length of time.
No. Ew. Ew. I've never been so aware of how the tail is pinned while
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
Hmm.
So what happened to Rufio? This is what happened to Rufio. Oh, really straightforward.
Head to head.
Yeah, couldn't go
wow.
right because its tail was there. Didn't
Snakos
want to go. It could have safely gone to the
Figure out
source.
that food,
Oh, I
yeah.
guess that
But
food
for
would have
how
been useful
long?
to it though, because
For how
it's already
long?
at full health. But yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well
And I
done.
like that the Avenger took down Snakos.
Yeah, trapped it in the food. So
That's pretty good.
yeah,
The Avengers took down Snakos.
Thanos
So
theme
that-
confirmed.
that does mean we lose Snakeos and Rufio. But well done, Avenger. Brad in chat, Joe, where are my noodles? Brad, not only are you not in House of Joe, but you took the snake that I co-created away from me and put it in another house. You get no noodles, sir. You get no noodles. So, speaking of House of Joe snakes, Group B Game 1, Battlesnake v 2.0 down in the bottom middle, Blackheart by Smallsco in top left. Love the emoji game. Good emoji game in this one. Shy Halud by Lem Payne in the middle left, and Stroopwaffle by Phyrexian in the top middle. Okay. Everyone... Yep, Shy Halud has the best food spawn if they want that middle food. Let's see if they do it. They do not. Blackheart comes straight down. Wait. No, but color palette. Stroopwaffle came straight down. And Battlesnake V2 is out. They got in head-to-head with Blackheart. Wow, Blackheart mopping up.
Ooh.
Smallsco is not playing around today.
It's a House of Chris versus House of Joe matchup here.
Oh, Blackheart is House of Chris?
I believe so.
Oh, wow.
Yes, they are.
It's just unjust, isn't it? You're really mopping up today.
Well, there's a lot of room
Oh,
for growth.
that's a risky dive from Smallsco.
Wow,
No, Stroopwaffle, eat Stroopwaffle. Yes, yes.
No, shoot, damn it.
I don't entirely know what happened, to be honest with you. Oh, it's just too deep in the sauce.
Yeah, too deep.
Did this?
in the
When did
sauce.
this food come?
Didn't
when
have
did
a lot
this?
of choices though.
It didn't have a. Well, I mean, yeah, no, it needed to go get that food, I guess. But it could have come out of the. Like, why did it go
back in?
Why?
I mean,
Right.
I think it's a space fill thing, right?
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's trying to.
fill
But I mean,
space.
it's got a good amount of time before its tail. It could. But I mean, it has to go into source eventually. Anyway,
Yeah.
well, that was a great game. Well done, Stroopwaffle. Well done, Phyrexian. And well done, Blackheart, for claiming most of the snakes in that game. So Phyrexian goes through. And that leaves us with Battlesnake V2, Blackheart, and Shy Halud.
This is a three-way house.
This is
I was gonna say this is the
Yeah.
Aileen color, right? And
Yeah.
so- cool. Nice. Okay. House domination.
Let's go, Battlesnake.
Early advantage for Blackheart, and we saw Blackheart pick up a lot of kills. That's a scary place for the other snakes to be. Shy Halud staying out of the way, and it's. Oh, that was close.
Questionable behavior from Blackheart there, but
Yep.
we'll just let that one go.
Fly. Oh, Shy Halud
What's
doing
going
a
on?
big
What's
dip.
going on?
Okay. Okay.
Blackheart.
Oh no!
Yes.
The worm is out.
Get outta
Blackheart
here.
running low on food, avoiding that food. Why? What are you doing, Blackheart?
Eat all the
Oh,
food.
why?
Why?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like we should just take this and be like, look, this is a perfect example of what all the other games will be like. I'm winning. I'm winning. Yes.
I call spells.
What are you talking
I
about?
call spells.
You calling spells on me? You think
Yeah.
I'm over here casting spells? Well, you're right. I have so many crystals. Look at this crystal. Look at the size of this thing. I've got many crystals.
Manifesting with these crystals.
Just, yeah.
Can you
That's how
imagine
it works,
being
right?
like
You just like pet.
whatever universal force trapped your energy in crystals for eons, and then someone comes along and is like, I hope my programmed snakes win.
This is
How
what
mad
these are
you'd
for,
be.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey man, at least I'm not using them for evil. More crystals.
For stonks. Well, that was Group B. We're now in Group C. We're halfway through the Platinum Quarterfinals. Oh, this color palette is great. This is like
that's
the kids' TV
nice.
show slime palette.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
like
totally.
yeah. I was thinking like My Little Pony, but you're right. There's like an element of slime in here.
Yeah.
Some wide TV stuff right here.
Pokemon Poison type. Rinsler bottom left. Rocket Scarf.
Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers.
Oh,
No?
yeah.
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 No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the movie one, right? Where
That
they would
was,
start by
yeah.
jumping out the plane and then roller
Yeah.
skate for a weird amount of time. Rocket Scarf by Exticon on the middle right. Sharp Tooth by B Campbell bottom right, and Snake Drop top middle. So Rocket Scarf is the only house snake here, or do we have? I'll let Chris look that up. We'll kick this first game.
Chris, look that up.
Okay.
Right, what
Well, I'll start.
am I looking up?
What the house snake situation is here as Snake
Oh.
Drop takes a commanding lead, getting absolutely huge. 12, 13. How are they? What are these food spawns happening for the snake? Rinsler is still on 3, and Rocket Scarf is just starved
Rinsler's
out,
just
not
hanging
even
out.
in the food. Rinsler needs to eat.
Eat Rinsler.
Rinsler needs to eat.
Eat Rinsler.
No.
Oh.
Rinsler didn't eat a single item of food, as Snake Drop is at 20 now. Sharptooth, really deep food dive, but it's got the food. Did it get head to head?
Oh,
it did. It got head to headed.
Why?
so Sharptooth is a House of Chris snake, so that's devastating. As is Rocket Scarf, I believe. So
Okay. Well, Snake Drop absolutely dominated that game. Huge in size. Managed to completely trap. I just follow Rinsler a little bit because
Little Rinsler.
they didn't eat a single thing.
Didn't wanna.
Let's go back to just here. This
too
is
risky.
Yeah.
Too risky. Stay small.
So they
I mean, it's
did they not have the opportunity? Oh, so okay, that one couldn't get that. Couldn't get that. That's in the sauce.
Oh, can't get that one.
And they may have been competing with Rocket Scarf.
They couldn't get that
but Rocket
one.
Scarf just dies of health as well.
Yeah, Rocket Scarf also dived out. Like it's just like Snake Drop is just getting basically every food.
Well,
So they could come.
opportunity.
Okay,
There's
there's an
Rinsler,
opportunity.
Rinsler.
Yeah.
Get the
No, and
food.
then Sharptooth comes
There you
together.
go.
Yeah, wild.
Really?
Okay, let's go over to game 2. And that's so that there will be an opportunity to eat now.
Right.
That drop has gone. Okay. Let's see if Rinsler eats this time. Looks like it wants to. Come on, Rinsler. Come on.
Do it.
Come on.
Eat the food.
No,
Go eat the
just
food.
not into it. Just
Go eat
doesn't
the
want
food.
it. Is it going to eat ever? It's below 50% now.
Well, I
Can't
need
stop
Rocket
watching.
Scarf
Yes.
or Sharptooth to win.
Yes.
So
Yep. Rocket Scarf taking some big source dives.
yeah.
Just and we saw it starve out in the middle of the board last time. So Rinsler
Okay,
dies in the
okay.
source. So it's now House of Chris victory either way.
Yep.
Rocket Scarf.
Rocket Scarf.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's not
wow.
gonna
Is
make
this
it.
gonna-
No way.
Oh.
Well done, Sharptooth.
Sharptooth
Very good. So
by B. Campbell.
commiserations, Rinsler and Extagon. Well done, Sharptooth and Snake Drop. So the last group of Platinum, the last group of the day of the Snake Pit Live, until you have to tune in on the 20th to see how it all ends. We have Ganesh the Destroyer down in the bottom middle, Giscard top right, Got 'em in Autumn, and Roomba by Max.
Is it many snakes or is it just one snake?
It's many snakes in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Last game, last group. All pretty evenly matched. Everyone managed to get some food. No one, it's a big pile. That's making me nervous. Okay, everyone got out. Giscard rocking the default look. We've seen that be fun before. Giscard is starting to pull ahead a little. Oh, never mind, it collided with itself. I have to replay and look what happened there. Got him in Autumn, now has the lead. A little bit of a source dive. Oh, it's getting really tight for it in the middle, but it makes it out. Ganesh the Straw. Oh, wow. Okay. So Roomba dies to food in the source. And then Ganesh just gets gobbled up by Gottman on. Let's go look what happened to Giscard.
Giscard, remember, is House of Aileen.
Oh.
Good to know.
I did.
Oh, Giscard. This is a win for Ganesh. Giscard just gets plummeted. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pinched.
Well done. Very nice. Cool. Over to the second game. Would help if I did that. Okay, match 2. These have been quick games. We've absolutely roared through these. Okay. So Ganesh the Destroyer, bottom middle, Giscard top middle, and Roomba top right.
Giscard with that code, the elite code monk name. That's how you know they're a pro.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's all lead.
Very elite.
Gotta be scared.
I love this like code monk with a 3 and a 0. Max.
And just good old Max.
Good old Max. Yeah.
Max.
Reliable Max. Okay. Here we go. Last game.
Oh boy.
Okay.
No early size
Come on,
advantages.
Giscard.
Everyone close together, like everyone running head, all just trying to go for the food at the same time. And now we've got a bit more spawns picking up, a bit more chaos setting in. Giscard out.
Ganesh.
Sorry, Ganesh out in the source. Giscard running out of food. Will it be able to go nab some from
yes.
Roomba? It
Okay.
does.
Okay.
Here we go.
They are neck
Here
and
we go.
neck.
Respectful dips there by Giscard.
Respectful dips. Roomba low on food.
Size
Okay.
So close. Room
It's really back and
Blown
forth
away.
with the food. One of them is low while the other one
Mm-hmm.
eats. big
So tight.
sauce dip, but it gets
Neither of
the
these
food coming out.
No, no,
snakes.
no.
Oh wow! And
Whoa.
Discard was lost there without that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be tough.
Yeah, because that row comes up here, so they were done with
Wow.
this source row coming up. If Roomba had found a way to survive and get out, Discard was done.
Totally.
Awesome. Well done, Discard. Well done, Roomba. Well done, Ganesh. Let's go
Point for
check
Aileen
out the
there.
brackets. With Aileen, good to know. Let's go check out the brackets and see what we are left with for next week's semi-finals. Sorry. So semi-final A: Battlesnake V2, Choff's Battlesnake V1, Got 'em in Autumn, and Snake Drop. And semi-final B, we have Avenger, Giscard, Stroopwaffle, and Sharptooth. Congratulations to everyone who has competed today in both Platinum and Gold. All the games were great. I feel like we did a ludicrous amount of screaming. But we got there. So just again to summarize, next week same time, SPL on the 20th, the crew will be back for the semi-finals and the finals of Gold and Platinum, and the whole tournament of Elite. So that'll be the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and the finals. Before we go and talk about what that will look like and what you've got in store for next week, just a quick thank you again to our wonderful partners, AWS, RBC, and GitHub. Actually, let me quickly see if I can... Hang on, I've got a special treat for y'all. Let me just quickly see if I can... there we go.
Oh, very nice.
If you want to... Here's our designer's mock-up of Chris's RBC blue moustache.
That's nice.
Absolutely beautiful.
Excellent.
So thank you, RBC. I hope you're well earned. Your fantastic partnership. This is what it's earned you, a blue moustache. If you like what we do and you want to show them some appreciation, you know where to find them on the various socials. They support not only us here on SPL and the league as a whole, but also our fun Thursday shows. You should go check those out as well. I believe next week is Deep Learning, maybe. It's a preview of the finals next week.
Oh, a preview of finals. That's exciting.
Previewing finals. Should we just like quickly take a look at the Elite Leaderboard? Just to...
We absolutely should do
Ooh, I do
just
wanna see.
that.
Yeah.
So, the Elite Leaderboard, we have, big names. We know these names, right? We've got Cruz, iconic Battlesnakes. Salazar Slytherin, Whitish Meteor, Nesagrev, P-Eater, that's a new one to me. Haspid, Nerdy Caterpillar, that was a winner of one of our, where did these... The skin's a really recent skin. Yeah.
They want a favorite. Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
what does GMO
Most
stand for?
loved snakes.
As it pertains to.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't that just mean that they're genetically modified?
How did that get added as a tag?
I love it.
Cobra Kai never die. I've also just noticed that Aileen has grown a mustache. Passivado, and I believe Passivado is a recent entrant via one of our private tournaments via, was it either the Kubernetes or the Cascadia one. Jay Hawthorne, Ferdinand, Demifem.
Oh,
You're missing a tag, Demifem, where's the House of Joe tag? I sent you noodles, Demifem. B-Snake Go by Test User 2. Again, love it. Devious Devon by Corey, who's been in the chat.
Amazing.
We need more house tags on here.
Yeah, actually, the elite folks are like, no, we're above this house nonsense.
Oh, there's a house of elite.
Is the only house tag for you?
Yes.
I think the only house tag in elite is for Aileen.
Well, there's still time.
Oh no, House of Curtis,
there's a
Devious
House of
Devon.
Curtis,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's classic.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, just to recap that, because we all got told the information all shouted at the same time, we're very excited. Thursday is a tournament preview show with Aurora and Brad. So that'll be the Thursday show. That'll be coming up at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. English Time, GMT. So next week will be, that'll be on Thursday, November 18th, and then the 20th will be the finals of the full league tournament. If you are elite or in the finals of Platinum, I believe you can if you go to the Battlesnake Full League page and you want to check if you made the finals or the semi-finals, you can just click the view tournament button at the top of that page. And then Elite Snakes, you still have a whole week to work on that. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, the viewers. Thank you, the chatters. Thank you, my fellow casters. Thank you, the partners. It has been wonderful.
All the thanks.
Thank you.
I will see you next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.